2009, we made history with the election of President Barack Obama. He called us to service as there remains much work to do to end unemployment, poverty, and crime in our communities. There's so many books on how we can accomplish. In 2009, we made history with the election of President Barack Obama. Called us to service as there remains much work to do to end unemployment, poverty, and crime in our communities. There's so many books on how we can accomplish this. But this year, everyone's raving about this summer's hottest new book, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America by Chicago's own Emmanuel Barbee. A graduate of Northeastern Illinois University, Barbee addresses key ways we back our families and communities. But unlike so many other books on this topic, Barbee captivates his reader, presenting solutions through a riveting life story. It's entertaining, it's different, it's exciting. The perfect book club selection. Don't be left out. Get your copy of The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America. Order today at Amazon.com.
Welcome to Help Stop the Genocide in American Ghettos video podcast. I'm your host, Emmanuel Barbee. Before I jump into my presentation, if you are new to our YouTube channel, then please subscribe. Hit the like button and share this channel with all of your friends. This will help get the ball rolling. After my presentation, I will open up the virtual phone lines for Q&A. Consider becoming a monthly contributor to our film project through our Patreon page or PayPal page. Also, please subscribe to my Mixcloud page. You can find all of my information, and also you can follow me on my Twitter page as well. All that information can be found under the About Me section on my YouTube channel. This video podcast is an extension of the grassroots community activist movement. I created GRCAM because I got tired of all of the division among black people. Pan-Africanism was not working for black Americans. I wanted to start a new movement for black people to unite us based on individuals who care about solving black issues. I created GRCAM in 1991 on a site called Gopher. I wanted to create an organization which would focus on solving black issues in America. I also wanted to connect with other like-minded African Americans, Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Canadians, Afro-Caribbeans, Afro-Europeans, African immigrants, Afro-Latinos throughout the diaspora. I also wanted to build a bridge between the diaspora and continental Africans or Native Africans, which is the global black family. I use this platform to interact with everyone on my friends list and everyone in my social groups by giving black business owners free airtime to promote their products and services. I give people in the faith community an opportunity to share the gospel of Jesus Christ, and ordinary law-abiding citizens an opportunity to share their special talents and skills to my listeners from the podcast community. After the show, I offer my guest speakers an incentive by sharing with them how to create their own podcast and YouTube channel to earn extra revenue. I also assist people on my friends list with creating basic websites, all for free. Tonight's presentation. Wake up our group members on Facebook. All of my social groups on other social sites have been wiped out, from AOL, Black Planet, Google, Lycos, MySpace, MSN, Yahoo, etc. I have encouraged all of my members to exchange emails with me and to connect with me on Skype. Many of them did not heed my call. Now their history. November 10th, 2020 will mark 29 years that I have been spreading my plan/vision to Black America. I have already wrote the vision and made it plain in my revised book, but my book is barely selling. I refuse to be ignored by people in our community that lack a plan and a vision on moving our young people forward. Those same so-called leaders have been marching and protesting in the United States for 52 years, begging the financial elites for jobs, health care, equal justice under the law, and now Black reparations. My film, Hood Liberator, made in Chicago, The War Against Willie Lynch Begins, is about how I was able to defy the odds and become an enlightened, diverse leader, visionary, community advocate, and much more. This film recounts my life journey and drive to become a man of resilience, determination, and vision. Now an upcoming filmmaker, this film amplifies my message. Believe in your dreams, rise above obstacles, create opportunity for others, and most of all, have perseverance and faith. It will all work out for your good. This is my last attempt to try to do something positive for my racial group in America, and I want the global Black family to be a part of my film project. I have a desire to help my people who are trapped in American ghettos, starting in Chicago, before I cut and run to Africa. But I need my management team in place first in order for me to do my job. Black baby boomers have sold us out for their own financial gain. According to Proverbs 13, chapter 22, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children. But the Black baby boomers haven't. That's why we're in this situation that we face now. I did not create GRCAM to hide behind a computer, but rather recruit brave and smart Black middle-class professionals within the United States to come forth and work with me and Sister Renee in moving my virtual Christian socialist organization from behind a computer, starting in Chicago. I'm asking everyone on my friends list and everyone in my social groups to please donate whatever you can to support this film project. My goal is to raise $500,000 in order to hire professional film crew and quality actors in order to produce a quality film. The proceeds from the film will put me in a better position financially to buy office equipment, hire qualified employees and staff, and purchase property in Chicago and in Africa. This film is historical, revolutionary, meaningful, and shall rival that of past Black movements. We are sincerely grateful to all supporters, no matter how big or small the donations are. African people, let's return to our greatness and restore balance once again. Your business and support are the keys to our success. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute of Chicago is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. All donations are deductible to the full extent allowed by law. GRCAM of Chicago mission is to eradicate urban violence in Chicago through our programs and services, promote economic opportunities in the African American community by becoming a community advocate, offer stipends and resources to our members. GRCAM will function in the areas of community co-op, community grocery stores, community health care, and community housing. GRCAM will operate on two fronts, a domestic front and on an international front. In time, we will offer a second chance program for ex-offenders of nonviolent crimes, former gang members, and homeless individuals within the community. Provide programs and services to strengthen the Black family by creating jobs and building a strong economic base. Heal collectively from this Willie Lynch mentality within our racial group, and on the African continent, heal from this colonized mentality. Examine the Amish community and the Jewish community so that we can form group economics, and form our own code of conduct. We will have to get our house in order first before we invite non-black sympathizers into our space. Other racial groups are welcome to join us, but they will not dictate our objectives, nor hijack our cause like what happened during the civil rights era. The financial elites decided to give our struggle to everyone based on the word minority. So white women, the gay community, and other groups are piggybacking from our struggle. None of these groups were American slaves. Our ancestors were. Jesus, Yahshua, has given me this vision, and I claim ownership. I do not associate with con artists nor criminals. I will run my Christian business the way I run my home, drama-free. Those who are in the black community that refuse to join us, then we will pray for them, show them tough love, and keep it moving. I'm asking all of my Christian group members in Light of the World Inspirational Group and Christian Spoken Word Network to please participate on my video podcast on Thursday evenings. If you are unable to do so, then please share my video podcast with all of your Facebook friends. This will help get the ball rolling and expand our audience. I don't just need your prayers, I need your financial support by becoming a monthly contributor to our film project through our Patreon page or PayPal page. I am asking all of my continental Africans or Native Africans in my Kai of Africa group to please make arrangements with me to share the African voice on this show. Also, help spread my vision for Africa with all of your Facebook friends. Encourage your family members who reside in Europe, Canada, and in the United States to support my cause by reading my revised book and become a monthly contributor to our film project through our Patreon page or PayPal page. Once I'm able to get our Christian business GRCAM of Chicago established in at least 5 cities, then we would hire African immigrants in America to assist us in setting up chapters in at least 5 African nations within my lifetime. Now, usually I said 10 African nations and 10 cities in America, but, I'm getting up in age now, and nowadays a lot of people are just, they're all about themselves. They have that mentality, that Willie Lynch mentality. I got mine, you get yours. Those are the kind of people that I don't want in my organization, and I am going to declare war against that mentality once I get my organization up and running. That's that Willie Lynch stuff, and we're gonna nip that in the bud. And that's the main reason why it's taking me so long. Again, the reason it's taking so long is because of this Willie Lynch mentality within our racial group. It's also found on the African continent. It's called a colonized mentality. Black Americans brought into the lie of having that American dream. Truth be told, Dr. King was wrong. Integration did not benefit the black community. Instead, the black community has been facing gentrification. We have less black-owned businesses today than we had during the civil rights era. Malcolm X was wrong. Separation from the dominant society. But you still, yes, you can go to an all-black college. You can stay in your own black neighborhood, but that's just like a little bubble. You're still paying your taxes to the dominant society, and you have limits. You're just being confined in one area. The continent is for melanated people. God bless us with that place, and that's why I want to educate our people that's in the inner cities. There's no way I'm going to let my members live in an urban war zone. We'll do the best that we can to, encourage them to apply for their passports and visas, and for them to visit the continent, decide which country they want to live in, and apply for dual citizenship. That's what makes my organization different than other black organizations. And also, this organization is based on my personal experience. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to encourage my members and their families to do the same, especially those that's in those high crime, drug and gang infested communities. That's not a good place to raise kids. So many children are being slaughtered. American society don't care. If that was happening to a four-legged dog, animals and things like that, they wouldn't go for that at all. They would have all kinds of laws on the books to stop those urban terrorists from terrorizing, those animals. But, since it's black youth, they don't care. I'm doing the best that I can to get this film, to the big screens. Now, since COVID is out here, that's going to be a little limitations, but we could still have those DVDs, and it could be in selected theaters, and so that's where our focus is on, so we can reach the masses. Africa is the richest continent on earth, yet it is home to the poorest people in the world. The question is why? The answer is the lack of black unity. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute of Africa would take the lead to build a bridge between the diaspora and continental Africans, or Native Africans, which is the global black family. GRCAM of Africa will bring the best and brightest people from the diaspora to teach continental Africans skills, strategic planning, and spiritual development, which will harness the resources we have, mobilize Africans towards a vision for transformation, and deliver the transformation that our continent needs. That is why I created the Grassroots Community Activist Institute of Africa, to raise the bar in Africa. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute of Chicago is to raise the bar in Black America. Africa needs the diaspora because the Chinese is becoming the new colonizers. America alone has 30 military bases in Africa. Don't take my word for it, do the research. We live in the information age. Also, click on my Medium page to pull up this transcript at the end of this document. Under Show and Prove, I list my sources. GRCAM of Africa will offer private employment to our members based on our budget and sponsorship. We will provide infrastructure for building bridges, roads, power lines, clean running water, agricultural technology, solar and wind energy to help continental Africans with their electrical generators, and most of all, help improve the African economy. In time, we will expand to Brazil and Pacific places in the Caribbean, such as Barbados, Bahamas, Haiti, and Jamaica. I'm asking all of my group members from my secular groups, such as the New Black Voices of Media, Community of Resistance, Chicago, home of the Grassroots Community Activist Movement, and New Hood, creating a new community in urban America, just to name a few. If we lose the continent, then we lose everything. It's not my burden alone, but rather a shared burden, for I am just one black man with a vision and a plan. It takes a team to make a dream work. I keep stressing that. It takes a team to make a dream work. And again, I refuse to allow small-minded black Americans to, ignore what I'm saying. I guarantee you, once I start making money, everybody's going to want to come out the woodwork and, want to be a part of this organization. Not so, not on my watch. Because, I've been pushing this, like I say, for 28 years. Like I say, in November 10th, it will mark 29 years. And that's not cool. But it is what it is. That's why I'm going to be screening people. GRCAM is a global community of thinkers and builders. I need your help to move GRCAM from behind a computer into our urban communities that need our talents and skills. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute will be membership-based. Everyone will be screened, must attend our mandatory orientation, and sign the community pledge. No exceptions. No hardened criminals, no active gang members, no urban terrorists, no pedophiles, and no half-steppers allowed in my organization. This is how I get down. This is my contribution back to my community, society, and throughout the African diaspora. The virtual phone lines are now open for a Q&A. Thank you again for listening to this video podcast. I'm trying to reach as many people as possible that's interested in doing business with me and Sister Renee. I want to give a special shout out to Evangelist Martha Mumba from South Africa for wanting to be a part of this. She's doing the best that she can in South Africa to spread the word. She's got boots on the ground, but I need her to come on the show and bring people that's on her friends list on here as well. I have a couple other people across the continent too that's interested, but a lot of them aren't able to really participate because some of them are out of, I would say, they live in the rural areas, so they don't have the towers and stuff like that to get good access to the internet. So, but still, all in all, those of you that live in the interior or in the rural areas, you can still post comments under the comment section. So I appreciate that you would do that. And again, I thank the Lord for all the people that's on my friends list. But I don't care if people don't like me. I'm not here to be liked. I'm not here for entertainment. I can't sugarcoat genocide. That's not nothing to play with. That's real. And it's dear to me about the kids that's being killed. That's how come I'm not just trying to just go to Africa and start a business right away. Before I leave America, I want to make sure that I'm doing something for my people here in America that's trapped. Because that's the communities I came from. And again, I know a lot of people want to sit up here and want to debate. I don't have time to debate. You neither agree or you're not interested, so keep it moving. Those that's not interested, please delete me off your friends list. I don't even want your money. Just keep it pushing. Keep it moving. And that's real. So, and in the bottom line, even if all of this stuff, what I'm doing, every Thursday I'm going to come on here. I'm making an effort, so you can't say, oh, Emmanuel Barbee, he's not doing nothing for the community. That's a lie. I've been doing stuff for the community, but I have to do it online because I don't have my management team in place. And if you want to know more what I used to do when I did my street ministry, purchase my revised book. It's all documented. And that's my credibility. You know what I'm saying? So, bottom line, I'm not, looking for government handouts and all that stuff. This is in order for us to solve black issues. It takes black people to solve black issues. We have to take the lead. And again, I'm just one individual. I got the Jesus, Yahshua gave me the vision. So, I wrote it division and made it plain in the revised book. So, technically I am done. I don't have to do anything else, but I'm not going to just be sitting around twiddling my thumbs. I'm going to do the best that I can while I can, because GRCAI is more than just a new business endeavor. This is a new system, and we as black people have to build it, because it's going to be passed down to our children, the ones that's going to be members. This is membership based. Those that want to be out there, keep marching and protesting, that's on them. Again, I understand people are tearing down the statues and taking down the Confederate flag, but at the end of the day, America still is institutionalized racism still exists, and white supremacy is still, is still in the police force, based on all those road cops. Not all police officers are bad. Not all police officers are road cops, but the road cops are the ones that's making police look bad. And again, I don't want us using all our energy trying to, keep marching and protesting. In this organization, we're not going to do that. The way we're going to protest is through economics. You don't purchase, you don't support a company financially. In terms of voting, you withhold your votes from voting for candidates that don't want to give you tangibles. That's how I feel. But bottom line, Africa is where it's at. That's why the Asians or Chinese are flocking over there. That's why the Europeans are still there. That's why they have all those military bases, and not just American military base. They have European military bases all over there as well. That's our continent. That's where we belong, and that's where we need to take all of that energy and put it on the continent, educate our people there, and reclaim back our continent. And so I'm waiting for people to, call in. The way you call in is that you would click on the phone icon through Facebook Messenger, and that's how you can call in, or you can click on the video camera, and you can talk to me that way as well to be on the show. But either way it goes, I'm ready to speak to people, and I just pray to the Lord that He will touch people's heart, and He will connect me with the right people that has the qualifications I'm looking for to help get this organization, or to help get this film made, that I can raise the capital to make a quality film, so that way I can do all the things which I have written. Thank you again for listening to this video podcast, and now I'm fin to turn this show over to side B, which is based on questions and answers from my audience.